I'm looking up at a picture right now. It's this beautiful landscape. There's a waterfall, a mountain, light in the background, some trees in the foreground, like a meadow. It's just like, honestly, it's like my version of heaven. I actually got that picture when, actually just before Indy passed away, and Indy was my dog that I had for 11 years. He, yeah, he passed suddenly, and when I look at that picture, I think that's where I'm gonna meet him. That's where my boy, he's there right now. And in other, maybe in other like dimensions and times, or shit, maybe he even reincarnated. Like he was straight up, he was not a dog. Indy was not a dog. I will just tell you this. My dog Indy, and I love him, bless his soul. He was the perfect, and I want to, when I say dog, I want to put it in quotations because he was not a dog. Like everybody that knew Indy, they were like, that's not a dog, that's a human in a dog suit. Like that is a human in a dog suit. Absolutely, yes, he was like a human in a dog suit. It's just the way that, you know, it's interesting because I celebrate him, I love him. He was my guy. He was my guy. And the grief comes in waves. So like most days I'm like, all right, I'm good. Yeah, I got this. And then it comes like this. Yeah. I'm not going to run away from this, though. I'm not going to run away from this feeling. This is what happens when you hold grief. You hold grief in the body, right? I cried so much for like a month when he first passed away. And it just hits me like in waves, you know? But I'm not shoving down my emotions anymore. No. That, like, when you shove down your emotions, you're just saving it for later. And when you just keep doing that and you just keep putting it off, eventually it's just gonna blow up and you're not gonna have control over it. So I would rather sit in this, allow the tears to come up because the tears are an expression of the love that I had for him and the loss that I experienced when I lost my best friend. And I don't feel bad. I'm not embarrassed for shedding tears, for loving him, for missing him. He was a huge part of my life. And so I will honor him. I sit with these emotions. I let them run through my body. Like tears come down my chest. Just feels like I want to rip it open and let all of the pain and the sorrow and the grief just pour out of me. And this physical expression, this like pulling, okay, physically open, well, not actually physically opening, but like energetically opening my chest and allowing the contents to spill out, allowing myself to feel the emotions fully in real time and honestly, just feel your emotions honestly. These tears, that's not weakness. I would go so far as to say when you bottle it down, when you refuse to face it, when you pretend like it's not there, like I'm not gonna call you weak, but strength is when you face it, when you allow the feelings to come up, when you express the feelings, when you can speak through and pick yourself back up. Don't get me wrong, this comes in, like I said, it comes in waves. Sometimes it's like it's a tsunami and I'm like, wow. I'm just completely consumed by my sadness, by my grief, not even just from losing my dog, but just everything that's happened to me in my life. You know, we have those moments where it's just everything feels like too much. But that's the part of it. We need to balance it. Everything that's happened to us, we need to sit with it. We need to listen to ourselves. We need to reconnect with ourselves. That's the problem that we're facing now. Why so many people feel so disgruntled, dissatisfied, angry, sad, disconnected. I call that disembodiment. When you're not living, you're not fully alive, you're not fully present, you're not here with yourself in this moment. We live disconnected because we haven't learned how to sit with ourselves like this. Because society said it's not acceptable. It's not, you know, oh, you're weak when you cry, when you have emotions, when you can't handle yourself. Like, look at me. I just went through, I just remembered my dog who passed away, who meant everything to me. Those emotions came up, the tears came out, but I'm sitting here and I'm speaking. And I'm speaking quite eloquently too. I'm not like, oh, you know, I'm not a mess. That's not weakness. Expressing your emotions, being true and honest to yourself, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to heal, that's not weakness. That's strength. And if anybody tells you otherwise, you send them to me. I don't know what I'm going to do to them, but just send them to me and I will, you know, whatever that was, I will close the door on them and push them away. Just kidding. But truly, it feels good to feel fully on both sides of the spectrum. You can't have it one way or the other. You can't only decide to feel the good feelings and then just the bad feelings not feel. That's not how it works. You can't do that. No. If you're going to feel yourself fully, if you're going to tune fully into your body, if you're going to be fully in sync and aligned in mind and body, everything needs to be felt. You don't get to be a chooser, you know? No. You feel everything. And so what I just felt, what I just experienced, I felt grief. I had a moment and I recovered from the moment. I sit with myself. I noticed where in my body I was feeling that grief. It's in my heart. I hold so much sadness, so much heaviness in my heart. And so I did an energetic practice, right? Opened it and just let it go. The body needs to express just the same as our mind emotions need to figure out the mental emotions and speaking. You know, speaking it is one way of expressing, but feeling it in the body, that's another and way deeper practice in my experience. I am biased though. I'm a very body oriented person. You know, I'm an athlete. I'm someone who just uses the body a lot. Uses and abuses the body a lot, I'll be honest. Like, but that's why I need to take care of the body. I spent so much of my life, do not get me wrong, I am not like, I don't have it all figured out. Obviously, look at me, like, but I have a willingness to share with you my process, to be open, to be vulnerable, to speak on it. I'm not coming from a place of, I'm up here, I'm this, like, let me bestow my wisdom. Just, no. I'm a regular person. I'm sharing my experience. I'm sharing the highs. I'm sharing the lows. If that resonates with you, then please continue to follow me. Please hear what I have to say. I'm going to be sharing more. I'm going to be sharing in this spirit a little bit more. I love the rawness. I had no idea what I was gonna sit, when I was gonna come here and sit. I just clicked the red button on my phone. I was like, okay, now what? Oh, let's just speak from our truth. That's a new practice for me because I used to feel like, oh, people only want to see a certain version of you. So people only want to accept this, or, oh, you have to have something important to say, or you can't say anything at all. It's like, just no, this is a different time. This is a different age. Like, and I get it. There are some people where, okay, you can't watch what this video is like at 18 minutes. You can't sit down for 18 minutes and watch somebody talk because you've been doom scrolling and your brain is like so quick, 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 pop, 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 pop. Like, that's fine. If that's how you need to absorb your content, there's no shame on that. But that's not how I want to produce what I have to say. And so, yeah, I think I'll be switching my platform from, mostly I've been on Facebook lately, but mostly that's because Facebook Marketplace and like my family's on Facebook. Hi, fam. Um, but yeah, I think I will be switching over to YouTube. So if you guys want to follow, I'm going to be having these type of, I don't know what I want to call it, like conscious conversations with Ari, or like real talk, or whatever this is going to be. There's no label. I don't know. I'm just speaking truths. And if something hits, if something resonates with you, take it. And if it doesn't, let it go. Very simple. This comes from a place of, I just want to sit and speak, and I don't want to have a grand plan and a major product. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. No, I don't want it to be like that. I'm just going to share from my heart, from my soul in this moment, because I want you to practice feeling your body, sharing openly, vulnerably, honestly about what you're feeling right here, right now. That's a practice. That's not something that comes like naturally to us because we've been conditioned otherwise. We've been conditioned. Perfectionism. Okay. Oh, our lives have to look, oh, you have to be a certain, oh, you don't have to anything. You do not have to anything. You can just be yourself. So, in the spirit of sharing openly and honestly, this is a movement. Honestly, this is going to be a movement for me. And so, if open and honest sharing and this type of peer support group is appealing to you, if you want to join something like this, please. I don't know where, well, I just said I'm going to share this on YouTube, but I'll probably share it to all my social media. But if you're interested in something like this, do something around the video. Maybe click, leave a comment. I think that would be the best. Like, if you're interested in joining a group with me where we get together and maybe we openly, right? I would start and I will share the space with you. I will share the practice with you. We will do some sort of embodiment and energetic, like, release, something like this. And then we go around in a circle and we all just share openly and honestly about what we're experiencing. And it's not going to be like crosstalk. I want it to be like a formal, we sit down and each person has the microphone or the stage, so to speak, to speak their truth. And the practice of speaking your truth, let me tell you, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. We're going to move through things. And then at the end of it, if we want to stay and continue the conversation or turn it into something or ask questions, then the group opens up to being like discussion for those who want to speak and connect in that way too. But it will be like a formal support group in that way. So if you have interest in joining something like that, yeah, again, leave a comment here to say interested, something like this, or message me if you don't really, you're like, I don't want that to be public. Just send me a message or DM or something, and I'll add you to that list. But that is something that I feel called to do. I feel called to create this group where we can heal ourselves. We are responsible for our own healing. But when we do it, when we're witnessed by other people who are also being responsible for their own healing, Oh my goodness, it is so powerful and it's so amazing. And when we have the underlying, like what I do is body, mind, and spiritual work. When we have that as the underlying modalities carrying that type of support group, let's do this. Absolutely. I just came up with this right now. So yeah, if you're interested, comment, say that you're interested. Let's get this thing going. I'm hoping to start this in the next, like, I'll give myself a couple weeks, the next couple weeks to start it. See if we can build a community, just support each other, be there for each other. But most importantly, support yourself and be there for yourself. I'm a huge advocate for self healing. I'm not doing the healing for you. The group is not doing the healing for you. You do the healing for you. You're being witnessed by others and you're seeing others doing the healing for themselves, and that's empowering you to continue your healing. All right, that's enough. End rant. I love you all. I'll send you love and light right now. All right. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys soon.